What up, y'all? It's another episode of Thick Threads. I got a question for you.
What is it? Where is he?
That is so good. Which Batman are you?
All right, so I'm sure my real comic book heads, I'm sure you guys recognize this already, but, to the mainstream, I'll let y'all know, okay? This is really deep cut Batman, okay? So alternate universe, this is a comic series called The Hooded Bat. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's The Hooded Bat, and it's not Bruce Wayne in this universe.
Is that a poncho?
Huh?
It's a poncho?
No, it's a cape.
Oh.
It's like a cape with a hood.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
It's a different alternate universe. Batman got a bow and arrow and knives and stuff like that.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? His name, but he's not Bruce Wayne. His name is Ethan Skaggs. Okay. This is a series called The Hooded Bat, and it's
Is this a dad joke in the making? I feel like
no,
Oh.
this is real. Look it up. It's
Ethan Skaggs?
Ethan Skaggs, The Hooded Bat. All right. It's kind of like a crossover with Batman, but he has like sort of like Green Arrow vibes.
Right. That's where I was going with it.
But he's kind of like in the forest. Gotham is more like overgrown with vegetation and stuff. There's like wild animals running around and stuff.
It's earthy?
It's earthy?
Mm-hmm. Gotham is earthy?
Yeah, it's like a jungly Gotham, but it's still
Wow.
it's almost like I Am Legend, like overgrown buildings and stuff,
So who's he fighting?
He has this version of everything. He has like a Joker, but he's like kind of like primal.
But
the
laughster.
Huh?
He's not the Joker, but he's the what?
No,
Because
his
this
name
is the Hooded Bat.
Yeah.
So he's not Batman, but he's the Hooded Bat.
No,
so it's
series
not Joker.
the series
it's
is
the
called The
laughter.
Hooded Bat. He's still Batman, but he's known as the Hooded Bat.
Oh.
You know how there's like a gothic one that's in London,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like all different types of Batmans. This is the Hooded Bat. Joker's all primal. Bane is like a caveman. Craven's the same.
That's so interesting. It's cool.
Craven is.
Where's your? Oh, did you bring any?
Craven's Spider-Man.
Craven is Spider-Man.
Craven is in the Spider-Man. I don't know why I said that.
This is from like the 70s.
What?
Like what? When is this series out? The Hooded Bat.
The comic series? Probably dropped back in the day, 90s, 80s, probably 80s.
So it's like a bootleg Batman.
No, this is DC.
Oh. I've never heard of this at all.
It wasn't made into live action. This is deep cuts, These are deep
What
cuts.
made you pick that?
Because I liked it. I was a huge fan growing up.
Okay.
It was one of my favorite versions of Batman. So I just decided to be,
Or you had a cape poncho at the house and a Batman mask.
No,
you created this
I put
entire
this together.
thing.
I put this together. You go
called
ahead,
The Hooded-
read it.
I'm about to look it up.
Read
Because
it.
there's a big part of me that doesn't believe you.
There might even be like an animated version. I don't think there is,
Ethan
though.
Skaggs.
Ethan
I'm just going to look up
Skaggs.
the name. It's
I'm
not
serious.
even, when I put in Ethan, it doesn't even come up under any of.
He had a leopard with him.
I see no Ethan Skaggs.
How'd you spell it?
I spelled it SCAG, but it gave me SKAG.
SKAGG.
AGGS. Yeah.
See?
So,
Autocorrect.
yeah. So I got, you know how it shows results for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no Ethan Skaggs.
What's his name? Arthur Skaggs or something?
Oh, shit.
No, just put in the Hooded Bat.
Yeah, I'm about to put that in now. The Hooded Bat.
Maybe some comic book YouTube videos
Nigga.
about it or something.
No.
It's deep lore.
This is what we're getting for the Hooded Bat.
It's probably on some like YouTube channel of
So
of
you
comic
made
books or
this
something.
up.
I didn't make this up. I told you it's deep cut. It's deep cut. The Hooded Bat. This is very
Okay.
deep cut.
The Hooded Bat.
I'm only
is a
coming with deep
poetic
cuts.
personification used in Walter de la Mare's poem All But Blind to represent the nocturnal bat.
Okay,
Still
so that
has
one might be more
nothing to
popular.
do
That one might be
with-
more popular than the comic series.
This is
Because
what I think you
like
should do.
it was only like a limited series. It was like four issues.
So this is what I think you should do.
Yeah.
Because no one in the world knows about this story.
Oh my god, real Batman
So-
fans do.
So what I'm gonna advise you to do is you had me. I was into it. I'm here for a what is it? What's the zombie movie we were just talking about with Will Smith?
Oh, I Am Legend.
I'm here for a I Am Legend hooded bat.
You should read it.
It doesn't exist.
You should read it.
It doesn't exist.
Go to like them comic book stores that be like
Google
have the
doesn't
bell, like,
recognize
cling,
it.
cling, cling.
I think you should create it.
And ask them, do you have the hooded bat? And they're gonna be like, what? Come with me. And they're
Uh-uh.
gonna take you to the back, and
I
they're
don't-
gonna
I don't believe it.
be like, can't believe you knew about this. You know ball.
Listen, fucking drugstore bat. No,
I'm not even 100% sure yours exists. So I mean, if it's just
mine.
yeah, if it's
I'm
just
clearly,
I don't know. I feel like
clearly,
we're drawing
Mrs.
straws.
Incredible. Clearly,
Anyways,
you
you can. Halloween isn't about judging other people's costumes. You know, everybody can be into something that you're not into. You know.
All
right, let's get into some thick facts.
Wait, we're not gonna go down the dive of mine. You like
What?
mine? My costume. We spent
Mrs.
a lot
Incredible?
of time on. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it. I thought we dived on mine because you didn't know who I was.
I
I
don't.
had to
And
educate
nobody
you.
knows who you are, but you know what? You
Leave it in the
just put
comments
it
if
out
you've read
there.
The Hooded Bat.
There's gonna be 0 comments for that.
I feel like there's not. I feel like there's people that watch us that really know ball, and you don't know ball.
Ball?
Yeah, you don't know ball. Like you don't know basketball. You don't know football.
Oh.
That's what people say when you spitting facts. When you know what you're talking about.
Mm-mm.
All right. Since I'm dropping facts this whole podcast, I might as well hit you with the thread fact.
Okay.
Roughly 95% of the spiders you find in your home were either born in or have adapted to life indoors. Chances are they will die if you put them outside.
Oh.
Makes a lot of sense, though. Spiders don't be living that long, so them people that be like, I'm gonna save it and put it outside, man, you just fed it to the wolves.
Damn.
It probably
It's
grew
just
up
like
inside.
you domesticated it. So now you got to take care of it.
It was
it's
used
in
to
the
air
home-
conditioning.
Yeah. It's in the home. It's away from predators for the most part.
Mhm.
You know, it gets to live this nice, lavish life and then, you know, minding its own business. And then
Walks
it
too
took,
close.
it
to
took a wrong
the sun.
turn.
Yep.
If you get lost in the house and somebody, it's all about timing.
It's all about where you are too. If you
Mhm.
stay on like in the corners and off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
but once you like cross a counter or like it's just like, oh, I can't ignore this. They either gonna kill you or they're gonna do the whole like, which also isn't killing it,
Mm-hmm.
but you prolonging it. Imagine how that feels to be dropped in the backyard for the first time, and you're just like, what? You don't know what birds are.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got no
You don't probably really don't know what plants are.
right.
So you just get whooped up.
That's why I
Real
feel
quick.
like nature is super scary, but I don't think the animals are scared all the time because we have
Mhm.
full context of what's happening. But
Mhm.
you know, a little piglet is walking around in the jungle. They don't know what a leopard is. I don't know if those
Right.
things are even near each other, but they don't be knowing nothing. So they're just kind of walking around until they're horribly being eaten.
Mhm. Mhm.
Crazy.
It's really sad. It's really sad. And I feel bad for them. However, I mean,
I don't like spiders.
you got to know what your habitat is. But if they were born in the house, it's like, damn. It's like you lived a good life until, you know, until you got put in the hood with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then you have to fend for yourself, and then it's a wrap. Like
Mm-hmm.
survival of the fittest. is bad when it comes to house spiders.
Fuck them all. I don't like
Damn.
spiders. They
I
do
used
be
to
eating
have
the
black
mosquitoes.
widows in my house. I found them in like one of my like I had 2 living rooms at the time, and my front living room
Damn.
was just whenever I went to go and like clean, there was
Uh-huh.
like dead black widows. We
That's
found like
crazy.
5 of them at once.
When I learned about black widows, I thought they were like deep in the jungle and stuff, but they be in regular houses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I saw the little X on it as well.
Right, the little
It's pretty
hourglass.
It's pretty scary, yeah. All right. So
Keep trying to figure out why face recognition never works.
oh it shouldn't work on me either right now. All right. So I have a couple of cool facts before we get into some grisly-ish. If you eat grapes before bed, they can boost melatonin and give you the deepest sleep of your life.
Grapes?
Grapes.
That's so random.
Grapes. I have to do a little bit more of a deep dive in this. But this says Wi-Fi was invented by mistake while studying black holes.
What?
I feel like I need to do a bit of a deeper dive. Like, how do you
While studying
accidentally
black
create
holes.
Wi-Fi?
How do you even know you created Wi-Fi?
Mhm.
How do you even like test for it?
Mosquitoes bite people with type O blood nearly twice as often as those with type A. Do you know your blood
The
type?
universal? Oh, so that means it's more
Mhm.
delicious too?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yum,
I wonder
yum.
why. You think they're
Sweetie.
tasting the blood
Get the
as they
diabetes.
You think they're just like pumping it in and it's just like, oh, I need these nutrients, or you think they're like, it's tasty.
I don't know if they have taste buds. I feel like when it comes to that type of stuff, it's like it's more like functionality. This is my job, so this is why I do it. Not necessarily that I enjoy it or it's pleasurable for me.
But how is it their job? Do mosquitoes taste blood? Yes. They love the taste of blood because it contains ATP, a powerful energy source. Shows that they have specialized neurons on their stylet, which is their tongues, that activate only when sensing the unique combination of blood components, triggering a feeding response. So they can differentiate the taste of blood from nectar, which they also consume for energy. That's crazy. So they'd be like, I wonder if any mosquitoes that bit me were impressed. Wonder what I'm cooking.
Do they die afterwards?
After they drink blood?
Mhm.
What do you mean? Why would they die?
You know how like bees, once they sting you, they die?
Yeah, but that's defense. This is they said they're doing it for energy.
What if it's like a super rush? Like they get hella energy, like a fucking pre-workout.
Like it's like a line of coke.
And then, but I guess they wouldn't because they be spreading malaria and shit.
They have blood taste detectors. That's crazy.
What if you see one and
They
they
taste
shoot
you
it
and
back out?
That'd be crazy. I would feel so offended. I'd kill it. I'm like, I wouldn't have done that if you didn't do that. Come on, man. Nobody want it.
That'd be pretty good. Those are my facts.
Okay, for sure.
Nice and quick, like Miss Incredible.
She's stretchy, right?
Thick Incredible.
They're basically
Thick-credible.
a ripoff of Fantastic Four, right?
a ripoff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we go down, Super Strength is the dad,
That's
Bob.
Thing.
Bob Parr.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Mrs. Incredible, Helen.
Stretchy.
Super
Mr.
stretchy.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And then you have Violet, who goes invisible.
Invisible Woman, Sue Storm.
And then
What does the son do?
Dash, huh?
Oh, he's just super
Dash
speed, right?
is super speed.
He's Flash.
And then the baby can turn into a monster, can teleport, can catch on fire.
Human Torch. There's he's mixed in there.
I think those are the 3. Oh, and he gets like super heavy, I think.
Okay, so he has Human Torch elements,
So-
but the sun is basically Flash, or Quicksilver, if we want to stay in Marvel.
Yes, and Violet can create force fields.
Yep, that's all Invisible Woman.
Okay.
Yeah, Invisible Woman's really strong.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's one of the best powers to have. That and teleportation.
I think teleportation would be.
Teleportation is very cool,
That'd
but
be-
invisible, like you can get anywhere that you wanted to get to.
Same
Like,
with teleport.
I know. I'm saying teleport is cool, but I feel like being invisible might be better.
Because you can spy.
You can spy. You can be everywhere. Like when you teleport, if you teleport into a room you're not supposed to be in,
Right.
they're going to come at you. You can teleport out. But if you're invisible, you can just walk into that
Just
room.
Stay in.
Yeah. And just sit there. And
Heat sensors, though.
mm,
See you on that heaty.
yeah, but when they come into the room, that's like you got heat sensors for a vault or something.
Mhm.
But you can only see it when you're looking through something specific. So if
That's
they
what I'm
see
saying.
you in the camera, but then they come down to see like you in the vault, they can't see you with their bare eyes. They would have to have some sort of contraption to come in there and see you,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, which they probably don't have.
I think invisibility cloaks are closer than we think. I feel like I've seen some.
They have one, don't they?
I don't know what's real and what's not now, but I did see somebody do like them iPhone TED Talk presentations with an
Mhm.
invisibility cloak, and
That was recent.
yeah, that's gonna be creepy. I want one.
What would be what's your favorite like super ability?
I think teleportation would be the most useful. It depends. Like, are they expecting me to fight crime or just live my normal life?
If you woke up one day and you had what you felt and you had an ability, what would you want that to be? If you just woke up, kind of like how Spider-Man
Teleportation.
woke up. Teleportation.
instant transmission.
I'm not sure if I would want to be super duper duper smart.
Huh?
Like
You would get in your own way.
yeah, some of them like super smart, like Norman Osborn or
Mhm.
Bruce Wayne, you know. Or I always say to fly. I would love to fly.
I think it would be too scary, and the government would come for your ass immediately.
If you could fly.
Uh-huh. You would
Because
make it
they
10
have like
minutes.
airspace, restricted airspace and shit, and they'd
And they
probably blow
immediately-
you down.
Remember when Iron Man first flew,
Mm-hmm.
and they were immediately on his ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot Tony Stark. Yeah, that's super
Yeah.
smart. So I'm not sure if I want that or invisibility. Invisibility seems like I can get everything that I fucking want.
It would fit.
Period.
It would fit into your life now better.
Yeah.
There's things like flying and super strength and all this stuff that would probably be more of an inconvenience than anything.
Right. But being invisible, I could keep that secret. I don't have to tell a goddamn soul.
Mhm.
I'd never get cheated on because I'd find out as soon as he tried.
You're just in the room.
He
like,
think I'm at work and I'm like,
you're in the bedroom. Like, damn,
He don't fuck me like that.
pounding that.
Right? Catch him eating cat. Yeah, I'm going invisibility. That got to be my thing.
That's a good one,
Because
but
you could just get away with everything. They put you
Yeah.
in jail. I'm out of here. Nigga, like, what? How you going to prove it? I can't be caught on camera. Like, who's going to
as
catch
soon as they find out, though, they
But they
can contain you.
won't.
They could, because if you go to jail, unless like you would, you can't use invisibility to get out of your cell. You might be able to like sneak certain spots, but as soon as they see you either go invisible or go invisible,
Mhm.
they would put you in and they can contain an invisible person.
But I would think that I wouldn't go invisible where I know the cameras are. So I would have to do it like in the bathroom and then just follow an officer out. I don't have to stay.
Yeah, but I mean, what if he's like? Because I mean, there's precautions for cops leaving in prisons and stuff. So what are you just gonna be like sneaking past the door and he
Yeah, them
feels
niggas
it?
are not competent like
I know-
that.
Yeah,
You know? Cause I feel like
I just feel like
I don't
walking
know
out
them
of a jail
CEOs.
might
You
be
can't
harder.
trust some of them CEOs, and I got some big ass titties. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the CEOs would be on some bullshit with me. So I got to get up out of there.
I
So
think
I'm gonna
being
go
invisible
invisible
would
in the
help.
shower, and then I'm just gonna walk around that motherfucker until one of the security comes in, and I'll go out, and I just got to keep that going. As long as I can stay invisible and it's not like a time thing on it,
Mhm.
like if I could stay invisible for as long as I want, then
Yeah, I'm sure there's
I'm doing it.
multiple ways to get out of jail if you're invisible. I'm just worried about like with teleportation. To me, is like once they figure it out. Like, let's say you go to jail after they know you can be invisible.
Mhm.
They would have all types of precautions to keep you in there, and they can't do anything. And then also, it's like you're invisible, which is good for where you are,
Mhm.
but you got to get on a plane. You got to go out. You could get a free seat by being invisible, I guess.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, you got to get on a plane. Teleportation to me is, man, Egypt.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere and not have to.
I'm just gonna be standing on the side in the plane, if it's a full flight.
Standing?
I'm just gonna
Cooked.
be standing on the side where nobody's at, And if there's any free seats, if I need a little break, I'll go sit in somebody's seat that go to the bathroom for a second to get up.
Nah, that's nuts.
Teleportation is really good though, because if you get caught with some shit, you could just teleport out.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Like
the
Catch Me If
stealth
You
is
Can.
worse. Yeah, the stealth is worse, but I feel like to fit into my regular life, taking transportation out of everything would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get grisly.
Let's get grizzly.
Today we have two grisly tales with good names again. One of the stories is called The Monster with 21 Faces.
Whoa.
And the second one is called The Setagaya Family Murder.
Mm-hmm.
And they both basically have very cryptic and disturbing undertones to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go first with The Monster with 21 Faces, because last week I did the vending machine murders,
Mm-hmm.
and that one creeped me out a lot just because of the possibility of that.
Can I take a wild guess?
On what?
The Monster with 21 Faces?
No way you can get this, but I'll give you a
There's no
shot.
way. So is this like a dissociative identity disorder type
No.
case where they have multiple personalities and they blame the murders on the different personalities?
That would be crazy. This would
Okay.
that would be a better name. This would be a good name for like a serial killer called The Monster with 21 Faces, but
Mhm.
that's not the case.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's actually an organization.
Oh, okay.
So the Monster with 21 Faces terrorized Japan during the harrowing Glico Morinaga incident. It was not right.
Jesus Christ.
That was not correct. For 17 months in the mid-1980s, the Glico Morinaga case saw a mysterious gang use kidnapping, extortion, and blackmail to cripple Japan's candy industry, and they never got caught. Okay, so
the
it's like,
candy industry.
yeah, so security footage got this shot of what they call the videotaped man. And it's believed to be the ringleader of the Monster with 21 Faces. And he's putting supposedly poisoned candy on store shelves.
Oh, here we go again.
So the Glico Morinaga kidnapping and blackmail case is one of the most notorious mysteries in Japan's modern history. A mysterious entity called the Monster with 21 Faces threatened to poison Japanese candies and did. For a year and a half in the 1980s, this elusive group terrorized two Japanese candy companies, Izaki Glico and Morinaga, as well as other food companies. They demanded ransoms, kidnapped executives, and even slipped boxes of cyanide-laced candies into stores. By the time their reign of terror came to a sudden end, the Monster with 21 Faces had slashed companies' profits, terrified the Japanese, and frustrated the police. To date, the people behind the threats have never been caught. So, It kicks off with a kidnapping.
Mm.
The Ezeki Glico Company, famous for its beloved Pocky confections, is one of Japan's most popular candy companies. On March 18th, 1984, Glico was thrust into spotlight for an entirely different reason. This sucks because I love Pocky. That night, two masked men broke into the home of Glico president Katsuhisa Izaki, and around 9 p.m., they tied up his wife and daughter and dragged him naked from his bathtub. They threw the candy executive into the back of a car and sped off into the night. To the shock of many in Japan, the kidnappers demanded 1 billion yen, which is about $9 million back in the 80s. $9 million today, but that was back in the 80s. And 220 pounds of gold bullion. Though Ezeki
Like
managed...
chicken? Like chicken bouillon?
I doubt it. Gold bullion? Though Izaki managed to escape before the company paid his ransom, good for him, it soon became apparent that his torment had just begun.
Oh, damn.
Before long, 6 cars at Glico factory were set on fire. Then someone sent the company a container of hydrochloric acid.
Damn.
As if Ezeki hadn't already gotten the hint, his tormentors also started sending threatening letters that were quickly published by the newspapers. To the police fools, their letter said, "Are you all stupid? What the hell are you doing with all that manpower?" They dangled clues like the color of their car, which was gray, and where they bought their food, which was at the Dai
Why would they get
supermarket.
that information?
Adding to that this information should be enough to catch them. They finished the letter with a threat. "Shall we kidnap the head of the police too?"
Wow.
Izaki's kidnappers signed the note as the monster with 21 faces, a nod to a shape-shifting thief from Edogawa Rampo's 1963 novel, The Fiend with the 20 Faces. But neither that nor the clues they offered helped police track them down. I like when I mean, it sucks because what they're doing, but like when serial killers or thieves use like references to like old novels and like it's like old cultural references as opposed to just like, I'm killing people or I'm robbing people. I don't know. That makes for a good doc.
Zodiac, or he just wrote letters to the cops.
I
Zodiac
think he wrote letters to the cops. Yeah.
I just want to be extra theatrical.
I like it.
Fucking drama.
I like the theatrics. It said the threats got worse. The monster with 21 faces claimed they'd placed several packs of cyanide-laced Glico candy on store shelves. What's crazy is I never even thought of that level of extortion, like to a big company. Like I can just poison your stuff and put it on shelves. If people start dying after eating these products, you guys are done.
Yeah, but I just let everyone know that I did it, so it absolves the CEO or the company of any wrongdoing.
You mean
you know what I'm saying?
If the letters are published?
Right. If
Yeah.
the letters are published or then they know like, okay, the CEO is innocent. Like that's why
Sure,
when they
but they
do
still
shit
not
like
gonna
that,
buy
it's
it.
just they not gonna buy it because they gotta recall everything. Like once
Right.
you do that, you
And
gotta
they did.
recall everything. Okay.
Yeah, they recalled everything. But yeah, I mean, like, I agree. Like, keeping it off the public and just seeing stories of people dying while eating this stuff is way worse. But at the same time, if there's somebody like, ha ha ha, I poisoned all the Coca-Cola products, people are probably not going to buy the Coca-Cola products
Right.
regardless of who did it. But they said they lost 130 million in sales.
Woo!
And police never found evidence that the monster with 21 faces had poisoned any candy.
So he just used the whole
I'm going to do it.
finger gun. Put a mug. Give me all your money. Damn.
He said police found boxes of poisoned candy with a sticker affixed to them saying, "Danger, contains poison. You'll die if you eat this. The mystery man with 21 faces."
So he wasn't really about that life. He didn't want to kill nobody for real.
It looks like it.
Yeah. So he wanted to extort, or I don't know what was his beef with the CEO?
They just wanted money.
Oh, okay. Did he pay him?
No, remember he said he escaped. Dude escaped.
But you see, the thing about that is like after the kidnapping and you escape, you still are threatening to sabotage their entire business. So you don't even have to be kidnapped to still be under their pressure of giving them money.
Yeah, I wonder if the kidnapping was just first and then they pivoted because they let him go. But it says they saw the videotaped man putting Glico candy on a shelf, but he was never identified. And it said, I guess, the stress of the case and the constant failure of the police grew too much for the head of the police, and he died after pouring kerosene over his head and setting himself on fire.
What? No. I don't believe that.
And then the monster with the 21 faces wrote another letter saying how stupid of him. Said, we decided to give our condolence. We decided to forget about torturing food-making companies. If anyone blackmails any of the food-making companies, it's not us, but someone copying us. So low-key, you might be right. They might not have been about that life. So then when somebody died, they're like, all right, we're not going to do this no more.
Yeah.
But they kidnapped him and tied up his family, so they clearly were. I forgot about that part.
Yes, but I mean, how secure was it if they escaped? They escaped. There was no poison candy anywhere. And then there was a box saying, danger, this is laced. You will die if you eat this. Like, this is like big trolling.
Yeah. I mean,
this is
the actual kidnapping makes it not trolling. But, I mean, those are also pretty serious threats.
Those are, but to have zero evidence that any poisoned candy actually went out on shelves.
Yeah, it said at the end, no one was poisoned.
Jeez.
And the entity had never shown up except to accept any extortion money.
Entity? Why they call this nigga entity? They give him too much.
That's crazy. And they said that the statute of limitations expired. So even if they told who they were, they couldn't get charged. That's so strange. But I mean, I hope that doesn't become a thing.
That's a wild way to commit suicide, though. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe that he poured kerosene on himself,
like an honor type of thing,
and lit himself on fire.
That's a crazy way to go.
Yeah, that's a crazy way.
People be doing that like as martyrs and stuff, or like monks as demonstrations.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy way.
The average person is not doing that. Yeah. Even if their life goes into shambles, it's either, one to the head or poisoning themselves. Like,
well, after that happened, the monster said, "Hey, look, we were just trying to get some money.
Right.
We are not. Damn, that nigga lit himself on fire. They might as well have wrote that. Like, damn, what the hell? What the hell?
Right. I wonder if somebody else got to him.
What?
I don't know. The investigation is still ongoing to me.
Oh, like someone threatened him and he was like, oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, literally, who sets himself on fire? That is the worst way to go, probably. Outside of drowning.
Drowning yourself? Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
All right. What you got?
The Setagaya family murder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bear with me, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Mikio and Yasuko Miyazawa, their daughter Nina, and their son Ray.
Ray?
R-E-I?
Oh, okay. It's like that's a crazy list of names to have Ray in it.
Okay. They were murdered during a home invasion by an unknown assailant who then remained in the family's house for several hours after disappearing.
Yeah. That's creepy.
Right. Japanese police launched a massive investigation that uncovered the killer's DNA and many specific clues about their identity, but the perpetrator has never been identified. The media attention and long investigation of the murders became a cause célèbre to abolish the statute of limitations for crimes that could merit the death penalty in Japan, which was removed in 2010. The murders. At 10:40 a.m. on December 31st, 2000, the bodies of 44-year-old Mikio Miyazawa and 41-year-old Yasuko Miyazawa and their children, 8-year-old Nina and 6-year-old Ray, were discovered by Yasuko's mother, Haruko, at their house in Kamisoshigaya, neighborhood of Setagaya in the western suburbs of Tokyo. Mikio, Yasuko, and Nina had been stabbed to death while Rei had been strangled.
Damn.
Investigation of the crime by the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department concluded that the family had been murdered on December 30th to the 31st at or around 11:30 p.m. to 12:05 a.m. midnight, after which the killer stayed in the house for several hours. Takeshi Tsushida, the chief of the Seijo police station, was designated as the person in charge of the investigation at the time until his retirement. There is a chance that the killer entered through the open window of the second-floor bathroom at the rear of the house, located immediately adjacent to the Soshigaya Park, since investigators say the killer cut out the fly screen of the bathroom window, which was found on the ground outside, and his footsteps in the mud. There is a possibility that he gained access by climbing the fence, climbing up the air conditioning box, and then removing the window screen. The killer used his bare hands to strangle Rei, who was sleeping in his room on the second floor, killing him through asphyxiation. Several reports have said that Mikio rushed up the first floor stairs after he detected the disturbance in Rei's room, fighting and injuring the killer until being stabbed in the head with a sashimi bocho knife.
Damn.
Is it bocho or boko?
Uh-huh.
Bocho. But there is no solid evidence indicating that Mikio detected a disturbance from upstairs when the killer had already or was in the middle of murdering Rei. The police report would claim that part of Sashimi's knife blade broke off inside Mikio's head.
Damn.
The killer then attacked Yasuko and Nina with the broken knife before using a sentuko knife from the house to murder them. In December 2019, it was reported that the handkerchief used to wrap the knife may be similar to those done in the Philippines by communities in Isabela, and I don't know what that word is. I think it's LLOCOS, Yokos and Isabela, which made the TMPD consider sending officers there to investigate the possibility that the suspect was in the country. The killer remained inside the house for 2 to 10 hours, using the family computer, consuming 4 bottles of barley tea, melon, and 4 ice creams from the refrigerator. Using their this is insane. Using their toilet and leaving feces in the toilet without flushing, treating his injuries using first aid kits and other sanitary products. Several reports have also said that he took a nap on the sofa in the second floor living room, but there's no way to figure out whether the killer did take a nap on the sofa or not, according to Nicholas Brigham.
What do you collect to be like, he took a nap here?
Right?
Some leftover sleep.
Right. Drawers and papers were ransacked, with some being dumped in the bath and the toilet, and some money was taken, although more was left behind. The killer also left numerous items behind in the living area: knife, scarf, hip bag, shirt, jacket, hat, gloves, and 2 handkerchiefs.
What year was this?
This was 2019.
Oh, so they should have caught him then if he left shit.
You would think like DNA would.
Yeah, he left
but what
shit.
if he wasn't in the system yet and he's from the Philippines? They're saying he might be from the Philippines.
Wow.
So.
I thought if you shit on the crime scene, you were wrapped.
Yeah.
Catch you immediately.
I would think so. I mean, he got rid of the handkerchief, the gloves. Like it seemed like he took off everything. He used a first aid kit, so he probably had blood
they
and
found
stuff.
The gloves?
Yeah, he left all that stuff behind. A bag, gloves,
full of DNA.
shit. Like, yeah. How did they not solve this?
Nigga treated a wound, ate ice cream, and took a shit. And they're just like, who did this? Like, this nigga left all his DNA there.
Yeah, this is crazy. This says December 30th. The time was December 30th, 2000 to December 31st. Oh. 24 years ago. So in 2019, what did they say happened in 2019? It said,
I don't know how the Japanese police are moving, but Japan is known for being really good at stuff. So I would assume their police would have cleaned this up quick.
I would think, in December 2019, it was reported that the handkerchief used to wrap the knife may be similar to those done in the Philippines. Okay, so this happened in 2000, which we still had DNA technology.
Yeah.
But in 2019, they were able to connect the style of wrap on the knife to that of the Philippines.
Because they found the knife.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I have no idea. That sounds like an open and shut case. And they never caught him? You could shit at a crime scene? Man,
That's
I've been watching too much TV.
No, you could get caught because you could get caught, from one fiber of carpet.
Not if you go a country over, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can go to a new country, kill a whole family, take a shit, eat their stuff, treat your wounds, leave blood everywhere. Yeah, like your hair is you sleeping, all your hair and skin is coming off.
It was like he didn't give a shit.
And they knew where I don't know how they knew he took a nap, but they knew where he laid down, so you'd think forensics would find something.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts. My nigga was a ghost.
That sounds like the messiest crime scene, like
right.
of stuff that a killer could have left behind.
And he was just doing that around dead bodies of kids.
And the crazy thing was, like, it doesn't really say like what the motivation was, because they said he took a little bit of money, but
right,
like he literally was just in there being a fucking menace. Like,
you think if you don't do shit to people or you don't wrong people like that, nothing can happen to you. But sometimes it's random. That's the crazy part. That shit. Close y'all windows, y'all. This all happened because the bathroom window was open.
He cut a hole in the screen.
Mm-hmm. The fly screen.
The fact that he climbed up the air conditioner, the air conditioners that sit on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I think he climbed on that.
That's why I like these old LA houses with these bars. Some shits do work. They ugly, but it works.
They was potting them things open on Friday. The bars.
Which kind of bars? The colonial bars?
The bars that be outside the windows in the hood.
Yeah, but you talking about the ones with spikes on them?
Mm-hmm.
And they're popping them open?
Mm-hmm.
How you do that?
It was on Friday. Remember when they jumped in Debo house?
Yeah.
They had popped the thing open. Then they popped the bar open.
When they drank his his like doo-doo.
Doo-doo?
They used the straw to pick up the doo-doo draws, and then Debo drank it. I don't remember them popping up the bars.
I thought they did. I could have it mixed up with another hood-ass movie.
You have a better movie memory than me.
It could.
I always thought that whole shot was
could
just
be
a wide shot, and they came in the window from that way. I don't remember the scene right before. All right. Well, that was pretty grisly.
Right.
Candy murders and sloppy murders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of freaked out about the fact that we done covered candy and drinks getting poisoned for no reason.
For no reason.
One of them wanted money and wasn't really doing it, but that vending machine, they were about it. People died.
That vending machine is crazy. That just scares the hell out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, if you can't trust. And now it's making me think about Instacart.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, that would be a little easier to catch the person.
It would.
Especially if it's actually the delivery driver.
That's right. That's true.
But yeah, that would be a short documentary. Mm-hmm. Nigga have one victim gets caught that same day.
But stuff be happening. Like the Uber drivers be like, doing stuff.
Right. If it's like someone else's account.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that is scary.
Mm-hmm.
The Insta killer.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
I hope no copycats actually do that, but that's a good movie. The Insta killer.
You just wait. It'll be something.
All right, you guys. I was trying to think of another one, but I couldn't. I was trying to think of something for Postmates.
Wow.
Ghostmates.
Paranormal Postmates.
All right, you guys. Well, again, if you're excited about Grizzly Tales coming back, let us know in the comments below. Let us know which Grizzly Tale you liked more, hated more. What should we do? Which was scarier?
Yeah.
Which freaked you out a little bit more?
Mhm.
And Halloween is coming up. I hope you guys tune in to our Halloween themed We Trippin' episode, Salem. We went to where the witch trials were, and it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Salem
It's
is
pretty
actually
good
very fun.
haunted house out there.
There's a lot of haunted houses, and guess what? Not that many witches died.
No, that's crazy.
Not that many people were burned at the stake. That's
Right.
it's crazy. As soon as you get there, they're just like, "Yeah, we know why you're here."
I wonder why it was so sensationalized. As if it was like, I mean, just
Well, you were saying it was
like
mainly in Europe,
thousands. Yeah.
right? That was definitely
Yeah.
happening a lot in Europe, but
Yeah.
I guess Salem was just tagged with that because of a couple of instances.
Mhm.
And that's honestly when you go behind like myths and popular culture, especially with scary stuff, it is a lot of times like, you know how like niggas will tell us a fight story and it's
Mhm.
way crazier than it really
Mhm.
was. I think
And
that's
the
just
film
what writers
industry,
do.
I blame. I blame the film industry for,
Yeah.
over sensationalizing some of the stuff that
Yeah.
has happened. And so you get misinformation from the films you watch thinking it's based on,
Mhm.
history. And then it's like, oh,
And then mass
it was
hysteria.
very, very, very different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I was glad about that part. I'm glad it wasn't actually like haunted
Right.
by witches. But if
Mhm.
you're just going there for Halloween fun, tune
It's
in.
a
'cause
great
it was
place.
very
and
fun.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of people
Nah, for real.
show up.
Yeah, we almost saw somebody die. So tune in to We Trippin'.
Oh, yeah.
As always, I have been Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
Thank you for pulling up. Make sure you join our Patreon so you can do this live with us every time we shoot. And we will see you next week.